Hello, hello, and welcome. So this is Rocco, our family tortoise, and he came out of hibernation today. So we're all very, very excited. So every year he takes himself into the garden and buries himself deep, and we never know where he is. And every year so far he has re-emerged, and we're always full of wonder and excitement. Isn't he amazing? So 6 months underground around that. And then, he emerges when I guess he thinks the conditions are right. So you natural historians out there or anthropologists will be able to tell me more. But what strikes me is that tortoises just know. They seem to know when the time is right. He doesn't override his own signals. Yeah. And it strikes me that how often we do. I mean, if I'm honest, I know full well what the signs are that I need to dial it back a bit or down tools a bit more. But more often than not, I find a reason to override those signals. I think we tend to, or these are some of the reasons, override tiredness because, I don't know, the meeting matters, we've got a deadline. We might override intuition because we don't want to rock the boat. We might override misalignment, because we don't want to be seen to be difficult or not a team player. And then we kindly, wonder why we feel flat or resentful or quietly off track. Rocco, I'm going to put you back in a sec. So I think high performers are especially good at overriding themselves. Maybe, we call it resilience. Maybe we call it ambition. Maybe we call it being professional. But, maybe it's because as humans, we don't hibernate. It's not in our nature. But I do think, you see all the dirt on him. He's still got all the dirt on him. I do think there's something deeply powerful about knowing your own operating system. Not everyone is built for a constant output. Not every ask needs to be a yes. Not every opportunity deserves your energy or all of your energy. So success, I don't think, is constant acceleration. I think it's built on listening to your own signals and acting on them. So here's the question I'm posing myself and you today. Where are you overriding your signals, your own signals right now? And what would change if you stopped? Okay. So thank you, Rocco, for taking part in that. Rocco says goodbye, and I'm going to let him go back to sunbathing. Take care. Bye.